In the ancient kingdom of serenity, where the mountains whispered tales of old, lived a lost prince named Lyrian. His kingdom had crumbled, and he found himself wandering through the dense forests, seeking purpose amid the shadows of his past. One day, as he ventured deeper into the wilderness, he stumbled upon a secluded temple nestled between towering peaks. The air resonated with the rhythmic sounds of martial arts training. Intrigued, Lyrian cautiously approached the entrance. Inside, he discovered a kung fu master named Li Wei, a sage with eyes that held the wisdom of ages. Li Wei sensed the turmoil within the lost prince and invited him to stay. As days turned into weeks, Lyrian observed the disciplined life of the temple. The purposeful movements of the kung fu practitioners painted a portrait of dedication, honor, and compassion. Li Wei, recognizing the lost soul in Lyrian, decided to impart his wisdom. "Prince Lyrian," Li Wei spoke, "the purpose of life is not just to be happy. It is to be useful, to be honorable, to be compassionate, to have it make some difference that you have lived and lived well." Intrigued by these words, Lyrian sought to unravel their meaning. Li Wei, in response, began to teach him the ways of kung fu, not merely as a martial art but as a philosophy for life. Under the guidance of Li Wei, Lyrian learned the art of discipline. Each movement, each breath, carried intention and purpose. In the early morning mist, they practiced on a secluded terrace, the mountains bearing witness to the transformation within the lost prince. Li Wei explained, "Discipline is the foundation of a purposeful life. It is through the small, intentional actions that we shape our destiny." As Lyrian struggled to maintain focus, Li Wei's voice resonated, "In discipline, you find not restriction but liberation. It is the key to unlocking your true potential." In the evenings, as they sat in the glow of lantern light, Li Wei shared stories of his own journey. "I, too, was lost once," he confessed. "But through discipline, I found clarity. Each strike, each stance, is a manifestation of purpose." Lyrian listened, captivated by the tales of a master who had conquered his own inner demons through the very teachings he now embraced. As the sun dipped below the horizon, Li Wei introduced Lyrian to the code of honor. It was not just about martial prowess, it was about integrity, humility, and the pursuit of justice. Honor is the compass that guides us in the darkest of times. It is the light within that refuses to be extinguished, Li Wei proclaimed. As Lyrian grappled with the weight of his past mistakes, Li Wei shared, "True honor is not about erasing the scars but wearing them with dignity. They are a testament to your journey." One evening, by the flickering light of a candle, Lyrian posed a question that had lingered in his heart. "Master Li Wei, how can one find honor in the face of their own failures?" Li Wei's eyes, filled with understanding, met Lyrian's gaze. "Honor is not perfection, it is the commitment to rise after every fall. It is acknowledging the mistakes, learning from them, and forging ahead with newfound wisdom." In the quiet of the night, Lyrian reflected on these words, realizing that honor was not an unattainable ideal but a path forged through resilience. As the seasons changed, so did Lyrian. Li Wei introduced him to the Compassion Kata, a sequence of movements that embodied empathy and kindness. They ventured into nearby villages, offering their skills to those in need. Compassion, Li Wei shared, is the bridge that connects us to the hearts of others. It is through service that we find our true purpose. One day, in a village nestled in the valley, they encountered a young boy named Kai, whose spirit seemed broken. Li Wei encouraged Lyrian to listen, to understand. Through the simple act of empathy, they not only healed the boy's wounds but also ignited a spark of hope. As they left the village, Kai's eyes reflected gratitude, and Lyrian felt a warmth within that transcended the physical exertion of their journey. As Lyrian embraced the teachings, he felt a transformation within. The purpose of his life expanded beyond the confines of his royal lineage. One day, news reached the temple. A neighboring kingdom was in turmoil, oppressed by a tyrant. Lyrian, now a reflection of the Kung Fu master's wisdom, felt a calling. Together with Li Wei, he embarked on a journey to make a difference in the lives of the oppressed. Their journey was not just a physical one. Through the challenges they faced, treacherous terrain, encounters with those who sought to maintain the status quo, Li Wei continued to impart wisdom. Making a difference requires not just strength of body but strength of character, Li Wei spoke during a night under the vast canopy of stars. The battles we fight in the external world are often mirrors of the internal struggles. Face them with the same courage. Their journey was arduous, but the lost prince and the Kung Fu master persevered. With the principles of discipline, honor, and compassion, they rallied the people, overthrowing the tyrant and establishing a new kingdom, a kingdom built on the foundations of purposeful living. Li Wei looked at Lyrian and spoke, "You have discovered the true purpose of life, my prince. To be useful, to be honorable, to be compassionate, and to make a difference." As they stood on the balcony of the newly restored palace, overlooking a kingdom reborn, Lyrian understood the profound truth of Ralph Waldo Emerson's words. The purpose of life was not merely personal happiness, it was about contributing to the happiness of others and leaving a legacy of honor and compassion. In the ancient kingdom of serenity, a lost prince found not just his way but a purpose that echoed through the ages, a purpose that went beyond the confines of royalty, embracing the boundless realm of the human spirit. And in the mountains that whispered tales of old, the echoes of purposeful living resonated for generations to come. As the years passed, the temple became a beacon of wisdom, attracting seekers from all corners. Lyrian, now known as the Wise Prince, stood alongside Li Wei, passing on the teachings that had transformed his life. The lost prince had become a guiding light, a testament to the enduring power of purpose and the profound impact one life could have on the world.